mods and try it, but...
Well, I have a bit more than pro mods if half the world can mods. I was in Brazil.
But the thing that stops me doing it is now is the fact that like most games is now you can't put mods in easily. If you know what I mean, like if a game update comes, you have to
Turn
make
left.
Yeah, your truck is if there's an update, and I like playing. I like doing the betas, but what I've kind of said to myself is, turn myself off. What I've said is kind of I'll keep profile and then I can always backdate it or just wait for the stuff to update.
Yeah, so I don't like having to wait for something to update to play.
I have multiple profiles, as in this profile I reached level 99 yesterday on it.
Turn right.
So it's a legit profile I've got here,
Turn
but
right.
I'm not worried about it, you know. And I've basically got no mods. I've got 3 mods in it, which it doesn't matter if you're in and out of multiplayer or they don't update. What do I want? Job.
I see, like most games that I play a mod, it
Oh,
doesn't matter if
that.
they get updated because the mod is just the mods are structured right, so you don't have to update it every time the game updates. That makes sense.
Right.
I don't like games where you have to.
Time to hit the road.
Right, I've got a trailer.
Right, where did you say you were going to? Odense?
Yeah.
Denmark. Yeah, I have the same job, so take it from Horoseed, is it?
Bossbed, yeah. Bossbed.
Yeah, yeah, that's where, so just move it
yeah,
in.
yours appeared just where I left mine. Just literally where I picked mine up, yours is.
Yeah, so stay there, so... Right, so when we go out, do we have a non-collision? Yeah, so we have non-collision everywhere. Perfect. I've just in automatic now, so it's strange after driving with manual. So I have this as it's the most powerful Volvo, or no, it's not actually. It's a 460, I think. But like, I have traffic offences off. I have everything off.
No, you got the space one. No, you got the mage, fire mage. Oh.
Yeah, I put it on a while back.
I like
oh, you have a white trailer.
Do I? It must be because it's a good year.
Well,
yeah,
you'll see now when you'll
because nobody owns
see
the
now.
pack yet. So
I do.
You do? Well, you should be able to see it then.
No, I'd say it's multiplayer.
Oh, maybe Multiplayer's not updated for good year.
Because it's not a pack. It's on it's default. It's SCS. But we've had that trouble before. Remember the Christmas?
Yeah, they didn't update, so yeah.
I'm there lining up perfectly to hook up the trailer number. Then I have this on autumn or on easy. Yeah, see, when I come past you there now, I should have a white trailer.
Yep, yours is white to me.
So it's right, you ready?
Yep.
Which way we're on? No, right. This side, aren't we?
Yeah. We're on the left hand side of the road here.
Yeah, bearing in mind I'm set up for Europe and I do most of my driving in mainland Europe.
Yeah, well, I'm set up for the UK. And I do most of my driving in the mainland Europe.
Oh, wrong button, sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
That's fine, I'm following.
Instead of pressing tab, I press the tilde key, which is the log key, and what it does, like in Farm, so when you press it, you can still work away with it open, and this, it disables everything in the game. So you end up whatever direction you're facing, you keep going that way, you have no brakes, no accelerator, no nothing. So it's like, right.
I also changed my cruise control. So it used to be it goes up in 5s, so it went from 45 to 50, 50
I have mine is in 1s.
Yeah, mine is in 1s now, so I can control my speed a lot better.
Where did I lose you, or you're still there behind me?
Yep. You're the shortest, aren't you?
Well, actually, I think I put it on the shortest, yeah. Well, what did you have yours? What have yours on?
Mine's is just on default, so it was taking me.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm on actually.
Because this is an interesting route you're taking.
I think I changed it to the quickest. I think. Look, I think it was quickest or something.
Go straight.
Yeah, see that
Or
road on
short.
the right?
It could have been shortest. Yeah.
Yeah, that road on the right. Mine's originally taking me out of that road onto this one, and then.
Oh, do you know what I must do actually? Is turn off my random event.
Well, if you want to pull over quickly, that's fine. Here, stop at the corner. Here, number 10. You're waiting for traffic.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, I'm stopped outside the farm. Options, so gameplay. Well, yeah, I'm at half my preferred job length, but like preferred job length, yeah, my navigation is shortest. So best, I'd say. What's yours on?
Mine's the shortest job length to try and get as smallest jobs possible.
No, on your navigation.
Oh, navigation mode's best.
Alright, I'll change best. But best is probably better than short. I can reload now again because I changed that.
Your blinkers are on. Oh, never mind, they're off now.
Yeah, I just turned them off. See, habits, when I stop in the middle of the road, I put on my hazards.
I don't even know what my hazard button is.
Turn right.
I have it set up as my hazards because.
Well, we're no bludgeons anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, when I'm doing single player, I have doubles disabled, so I can have doubles anywhere in Europe, which is fun on pro mods. But so often when I'm going into places, I have to literally swing from across the road. So hazards and beacons do actually stop the AI from encroaching on where you want to go. So like if you have a double or you have a heavy haul trailer, because I'd have modded trailers as well, like bigger, longer trailers that you have to swing on. If you stop in traffic, put on your hazards, put on your beacons, the AI will actually stop there until you've cleared the road, kind of.
Go straight.
They won't try and push past you. I have a little joystick. It's actually an arcade joystick. Like it's basically just got 4 directions as opposed to multi-directions on it. So I have that set up for indicate left, right hazards, and I have nothing actually lead to the top.
Choo-choo.
I'm used to my what you call it. I'm used to my non-collision. See, you have to remember, Stu, I can't see you because you're on my offside. I'm on the opposite side to you, like. Oh, you're probably because I'm on your offside as well, aren't you? So what we should actually do is I should be out in this lane and you should be on the other lane, and then we'll both see each other perfect. Yeah, this isn't the most powerful truck.
Well, mine's as powerful as I can get.
Have I got my lights on?
I think I've only got...
I'm sure it's this truck. Every time we fucking come in, it turns the lights off. No, it just seems to be this truck. So I couldn't actually see the dash, but yeah, because I have a mod that puts your speed and all that at the bottom of the screen. So I was trying to look to see where my speed actually was on the dash to see how fast I was going. Check if cruise on, couldn't I?
Yeah, I only need 4 jobs to complete mine suit, so I don't know if we'll get that done tonight, but it's fine.
Well, I tell you, where did you, like, as I said, the first, I was in Kaliningrad because that's where my base is.
Well, I kept getting jobs from Kaliningrad to Malmö and back.
I got one to Kaliningrad, which was from Kaliningrad to Cardiff, which was it was like 2,000 kilometers with the boat trip.
Yeah, see, I've teleported around the whole of Eastern
No,
Europe?
I tell you, I went down to France, Drew, and I took about 3
Keep
jobs
left,
down the length
then
of France,
turn
and then
left.
I was between Marseille and some other town down there, just about 200 and
Turn
something
left.
kilometers, and I was back and forth, and then on my last, I think I done about 4 jobs there, like 2 either way, and then on my last job I went to Turin, I think it was, in Italy, and they were all short jobs. They were all kind of 300 kilometers. Yeah, see, as I said, this hasn't got the fastest takeoff, and it's when I hit the brakes, I stop.
I see. I went all around Eastern Europe looking for jobs, and it all kept going to Kaliningrad. And I was like, "What the fuck? Why does everybody in Kaliningrad want tires?"
Well,
Oh, hang on, which was on the left-hand side of the road here? That
oh yeah. See, trust me to be on wrong. Oh, there I have speed up again. But it's kind of the thing is, you have what call it? They're all in the DLC expansion except for going east. So they're France, Italy, and beyond the Baltic, and Scandinavia as well, I think. Yeah. So you can get them from here. So like when I was in France, all the jobs were France.
Right. So if I just go.
Whereas because we're off DLC here, you have to take a job into one of the DLCs.
Ah, so that's what's going on. You have to get a right.
It has to be in one end of it. Will be in. I don't think it's going east.
There's
So
4
to
DLCs
be-
mentioned. You needed to.
Yeah, so once you're there, you may get a job from. Like I had no problem getting jobs. I was nearly picking them up most of the time from the place I stopped in. But I had no problem wherever I was, I got a job to the next place, no problem. I didn't have to travel anywhere.
No, we're in Edinburgh, by the way.
Where?
Yeah, this stretch of road that's past Edinburgh. There's a mountain right in front of us. We're going to climb it, and that's where it always goes from Edinburgh to the.
It's actually a long time since I've been up this part of the world. As in, because I kind of stay away from the UK.
Because this road here is always the road you take going from Edinburgh to the ports to go into Denmark.
Sweden. Or Denmark, yeah. Yeah, see, as I said, I generally don't. I enjoy pro mods up this way, but SCS maps kind of doing. The base map kind of does nothing for me. I suppose when you have the likes of all the new DLCs, it's fairly bland and like it's the same.
All the countries are due a makeover. Like Germany's got a makeover, so France had a makeover, Italy's had a makeover. So it's other countries in the makeover now, like Switzerland, Austria, Luxembourg, Belgium.
Yes, I'd be saying like I'd pay for an expansion pack if they redone the old map. Do you know if they said right, not in Euro Truck 3, but we'll give you a map that will say like pro mods. Do you know if you put pro mods in, pro mods change the map. And it just seamlessly goes over it. So like I'd buy a DLC that will upgrade the UK, if you get what I'm saying. The UK, like the original map, same as going east.
A DLC up to the whole original Euro Truck.
Like I'd pay another £5 for going east to be upgraded. I'd pay a £5 and I'd pay £10. I'd nearly pay 15 quid for DLC map expansion. Do you know if they upgraded the whole original map?
Get ready to turn right.
What did you get to? Or you just...
I was struggling coming up the hill.
Ah, right. Well, I've met the
I've only got 460 horses, I think, on this, so...
I didn't even slow down going into it. I just...
No, this, because I'm an automatic... Well, you're automatic as well, or are you manual?
Oh, I see you now, never mind.
Yeah, I see. What are you? Are you...
Automatic?
Do you change gears, no? You're sequential, yes. I'm full automatic. So when I stop, it bogged right down.
It's like in Wreckfest where you have to push the paddles to change gear. That's what I've roughly got.
I was using, well, see in
so you don't actually change gear into gear,
in Wreckfest I have it set up so that it's automatic, but I can manually change up and down. So if I look at my revs and my revs, you know, there are sometimes, like, especially with automatic, you go into a corner, you brake, you don't necessarily change down enough gear so your revs are low. I can just flick down a gear, which kicks the revs up. So I can change the gears going into a corner. I can just flick down like 3, 2, 1. Oh, we have somebody.
Yep. My fucking horn, man. I'm gonna have to change that one. Maybe.
I forgot I can kind of drive it faster around corners, so I don't have to slow down as much anymore.
My air horn sounds like someone farting.
All I can say is this blimp is doing a lot of, it's basically spinning around.
So it's Kylie Minogue now. Right, okay.
Which?
Kylie Minogue.
Oh,
so
yeah. It's kind of because of the shape of it. You know, normally if you have something hanging there and they're flopping around, they're grand. But because of the shape of it, it's spinning around. So 1 minute it's small, 1 minute it's wide. Very off-put.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Right, we're on a left turn up here.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, we won't go flat out there because that is a sharp turn. Whoa!
That does my shoot happen.
Yeah, I hit the brakes coming down the hill and steered at the same time and really done a somersault.
Are you still following, or are you going to have to zap it down?
No, well I can't reset anyway. Well, I can't, my job, but I know I'm behind you.
Right, okay. So not that bad of a...
Oh no, I didn't actually follow up. Just the front of the truck dipped and nearly jackknifed, but... Whatever, with the wheel, if you brake and turn at the same time with the physics they have now, you basically jack. If you have no trailer on, you will fall over, like. Because with the brake set up the way they are, because I have a pedal, when I hit that hard, I literally come to stop. My front wheels come to a complete stop, and the rest of the truck was so basically just ready to tip over. If you don't have a trailer.
Oh yeah, I went out this afternoon after work and got a card for the people who are leaving.
But they're leaving next week, is that?
Aye, so just got them a card each. I was basically going right in it. Well done for getting out of this shithole. The one thing I'm not going to do is allow the fucking dobbing bastard to dob to the one. Like one of the guys who's going to hand his notes in. Someone went and dobbed him in before he'd handed his notice in. He's going to hand his notice in.
Right.
And it's like, what the fuck? Why would you dob someone in for that? Of all things.
People are petty.
So I've been calling the guy, did it, Dobby? Dobby the house elf. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get why he's getting called Dobby. It's like...
Dobby is Harry Potter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not that I watch Harry Potter, but I recognise Dobby.
Yeah. So I've been calling him Dobby. He has no idea why I'm calling him Dobby.
So go straight on. That would be straight through the Holstein, I'm assuming.
Keep left.
Yeah, it means don't pass the turn-ins and then take the second turn-ins after it.
Well, it did say go straight on at the first junction, and then I was like, well, maybe tell me turn now when I go under the bridge. Oh.
I've had it tell me go straight on at places where there's no point to it because there's no road.
I had it tell me go around.
I had a turning there, but it wasn't a road we could go down. So it still tell me it goes straight on though. So it's kind of
I say
Immersive?
Hull. I've been at Hull because I used the Hull, but never up to Scotland, right? But yeah, I had an American truck on one of the T junctions you get out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I came up to it and they told me to take the second turn or the first turn in off the roundabout. And it was a T junction. I was like, alright.
Yeah, I think it's not quite fully integrated properly yet.
Well, I think they have to. It's the road prefabs. If they're not set up right,
it won't recognise it as a road.
I've had. Well, it's on the modded map, but I think it's called in Kaliningrad by your garage. You go around the corner, and corner is actually the main road, and it tells you go right or left depending which direction you're going.
Yeah, see the
even though the road goes around the corner, it tells you turn left or right.
Yeah, so the stripes in the road should tell you the main road is. And
yeah, it is the main road. The white line goes around the corner, like.
So it's just that they have not set up the prefab properly, and it thinks it's like turning.
Yeah, it thinks it's turning. I mean, I don't mind them. I actually had it turned off. No, I was on a bit on the modded map and it wasn't working.
Oh yeah, I see this port down here. I came into the roundabout and it told me to stay in the left-hand lane. And I was like, no. When you take the third exit of a roundabout, you're always in the right-hand lane.
No, and I tell you why. And I tell you, if it tells you that, I found go with it because yes, you and I drive and we know how to go around the roundabout. That's the way the AI goes around the roundabout.
So whoever programmed this has no idea how roundabouts work.
There's something, but yeah, and as I keep to explaining, but like AI roundabouts, forget everything you know about real life.
Exit now.
You have to kind of, because like I had a roundabout and it done that, told me go left, and then I had another roundabout. It didn't tell me go stay in the left. Well, it was actually in Europe, so it was on the right. So I stayed in the outside lane to go around, and half as around the roundabout, fucking a car drove straight into my trailer. Want to turn off the second roundabout, like straight on.
Ready to turn left.
Whereas I was going to the third one.
I felt like doing is just recording a video of going around the roundabout and telling fucking SES
turn left
how it fucking works. Like here, this is
but yeah, no, as I said, I don't take any notice. You just have to kind of use your mirrors, look around. You kind of work out how different roundabouts work. But like even down to the cars giving way and stuff, even though there's a sign that says give way, they still will drive out in front of you. Right, which one do we go to?
Esbjerg.
Esbjerg. Otherwise it'd be in Holland. We don't really want to go to Holland.
Esbjerg. You don't pronounce the G in it.
Let's see if I'd waited 10 seconds, I could have watched which one you pressed.
Go straight and then turn right.
Yeah, Jasper told me how to pronounce that one. Esbjerg.
Turn right.
The
then
J
turn
is
right.
a soft J.
Not
yeah.
I'm not Emmanuel, so I don't need to go into second gear.
Yay! I was in 9th gear and I took off in there. Yeah, Jasper, remember him? Taught me how to pronounce
Jasper, yeah. Well, he's Danish, so. We're in this side of the road now, aren't we?
Once we go along this road, it's just motorway all the way there. I'm doing 30 while I wait for you to catch up.
I'm doing 60.
Not good.
70.
Ahead.
No, but I'm doing kilometers, so I'm doing 78. So like I'm not hitting miles an hour. Alright, you can go there now because I'm catching up.
Go straight.
Right. Well, there's many roundabouts all down here by the way, so you might want to slow down when you get here. I'm doing 40 mile an hour over there, which is about...
I'm doing 55.
64 kilometers an hour.
Exit now.
Ah, you can go straight through these ones, you're fine.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
And there's one more to come. I see a Dafydd creep up behind me.
Just so I can drive right behind you on this one without fear of something happening.
Yep, there's a roundabout just coming up. Alber.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
That was at 55 miles
See,
an
you
hour.
can drive straight over it.
I was at 55.
I was doing 75 k's and I didn't even turn straight over it.
I was at 55 mile an hour, that's 88k. I didn't even
Yeah. I was doing 75k. Well, see, my dash is in kilometers. I think I've set up kilometers anyway, so. Cruise control. There you go.
It's Albier where Jasper lives, isn't it? Where Jasper lives.
I can't remember. I know it is just off the main road. I think it is actually, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just hitting the wall there.
I'm going at full speed anyway, so.
I'm still going at full speed, I just kind of collided with the barrier a bit.
Go straight.
Do you get a paint job for it as well, or is that just part of the back?
No, you get a paint job, you get... I don't know you get the trailer paint job, but you get... I haven't actually looked at it, but you get 2 paint jobs for your truck, and then like hanging accessories and stuff, I think. And you get a kit bag that you put in and...
So I just went up that at full speed. Bounced off the barricade and just kept going.
No, I slowed down at the bottom, lost all my momentum. I didn't actually take any damage hitting the wall there.
Nor did I just walloped the fucker. Well, I took 2% damage, sorry.
50.
Not much for hitting this barricade at full speed.
50%, is it?
Keep
2%.
left, and then continue.
Alright, no, right, because I distracted. I was looking for my mute button to tell one of the kids something.
Go
And
straight.
I looked down and I steered into the barrier, but I grazed off.
I drove in at full speed trying to turn. I couldn't turn at that speed. Just bounced off it and only took 2% damage. That's not too bad. And there's the bridge. Malmö Bridge.
But I've had worse damage with stupid cars at roundabouts and because the lanes is another one, the merging lanes, especially on the roads that cut down to one lane. Some of them the cars will give way to you. Other times the cars don't give way to you. So
you take my approach to it, which is, who cares if the cars give way? Just go full speed.
I see. I like enjoying. When I play single player, I have my truck limiter on, and I have take it nice and easy and handy. And that's pro mods is a lot of like narrow roads, tight parking space.
Yeah, and that BlackFox, he's got like 5,000 hours into it now.
I was looking at it as I saw that. I have a bit to go after that.
5,000 hours, man. That's a lot of driving in the game.
Yeah, but when you think like it's 2012, the game is 7 years old. Still a lot of hours, but I have mine on Steam since 15, and I have nearly 1,800 hours, I think. I have moments of where I played for ages and then I don't. Like I've played I think 40 something hours in the last week because I was away last week, so obviously my last 2 weeks is all this week.
Oh, if you're wondering if it was me, put me in the Discord channel.
No, that's grand.
He was asking about BP, and it was like, just go there and have a look at the stuff BP's put.
So he actually logged on to Steam the other day.
And added
Keep right.
PG.
Yeah, I spotted that, like, so I was like, alright.
We have people in town, not much, but I assume they're just like me.
Drive straight through them if we go.
No, I mean,
Exit right.
I assume they're like me, just getting jobs done.
Well, I'd say, so there's only over one person in town.
I got two.
Oh yeah, I have a second there now.
Yeah, I'm just taking the first right.
I know we have no... Are we turning here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, probably both going to the same place. Where am I going? Decker, Tran.
Yeah.
Probably all going to the same place.
Turn left.
So we've got to play my trailer, we've all got tired. I mean, I know it's no collision, but it'll still be nice people who won't drive through them.
Yeah, this guy's going to take a trans too.
Unless the parking spots all on top of each other, but that's normal for multiplayer driving.
I just fastest point, just deliver it and go.
Turn left.
Especially when I'm doing jobs like this, I just deliver it and go. But when he's got
mine is
on. We are here.
Mine is on random, but I did set it up so that. Fast. I have it set up so that the parking thing comes up, so you go, yeah. I have 5 people up the menu. None of them here, though. Or is that? I presume that's you at the back wall, is it?
I was, but then I teleported out to go get repaired.
Whatever kind of angle this fella's trying to do.
I can see you and him.
Oh, I'm telling you, those brakes are work.
Right, I'm just going to the left here to get some fuel.
Oh, he's trying to park.
I see an extra viewer in the stream, but they just keep coming in and out. I don't know if it's just somebody or multiple people. You know what YouTube's like.
Did you get a job somewhere yet?
Not yet, I'm going to get fuel.
I have a Goodyear job showing up here anyway. That's going to Palmyra, which is
Italy.
2,800 miles. But I have their Goodyear Alberg. Outends to Alberg, 217 kilometers.
Give me a sec while I fuel up and I'll be right with you.
So that's what I'm saying, like there's a load of jobs. I have Odense to Yonköping.
Jinkoping.
Odense to Vallis, Paris.
Jinkoping.
Odense to Helsinki.
The
shortest, because I have these in shortest, so Alberg is short. I want Alberg, the short.
I'll take the one to Jinkoping. That's the closest one, 274 miles.
442 kilometers. To GNT in Yonköping.
Jinkoping, yeah.
What are we waiting for?
Have you only did you only have 2 jobs you did?
Yeah.
Alright, I had 4 jobs.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just took the closest one anyway, so...
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's what I'm saying, I seem to have a load more than... And that was only from here, from Transdecker, like, I just went in and from here, or you can take the job from...
Get ready to turn left.
What the fuck is this shit?
Turn
I thought
left.
you were here, but it's obviously just your trailer.
Why is it taking me around like this?
Get ready to turn right.
What the fuck is this? I have to go back to Deckertrans, and it took me all the way to IKEA.
Turn right.
If you look at the stream, you'll see this fucking GPS route it's giving me.
Get ready to turn right.
That's because it isn't in it's awkward to come in from there, I think. Oh, it's taking you all the way around, is it?
Yeah, they could have just taken me out to the fucking
Turn
petrol
right.
station, turned to go down. But no, they have to take me all the way down here, to go around to IKEA, to come all the way back to where I was, to go to where you are. Fucking... Excuse me, 11th gear.
Go straight.
Just hammer down for this town. 41 mile an hour, that'll do me. Yeah, it could have just took me the correct way, but no, it has to take me this long ass route going around the whole fucking town. Yeah, it's a tourist guide, that's what it is. I think they're in cahoots with the tourist information centre. Then they're giving me this, like, guide around.
Maybe it's a taxi driver set up the GPS.
Maybe it's a taxi driver, yeah, it's just guiding me to the destination. Oops, somebody coming.
Go straight. Turn left.
Where are you?
Parked up here waiting.
Oh, hello.
You have arrived at your destination.
What
Your
the?
route
There's
is
somebody.
now finished.
Yeah, see, I see your trailer there as... Do you see there's somebody else's, do you?
Yeah, a Decatrans trailer, which is sort of
Oh, where your one is. I only see your trailer,
Let's
I don't
go.
see any other one.
Yeah, it's gone now. Thank God. There was one to my right there, that Decatrans trailer. Oh no, there is. Look.
Oh, I see the long one. Yeah, no, I don't see that at all.
The end of the long one is just like bouncing around.
Oh, that does the same in ATS when you go in to get a job. All the multi-trailers are bounce around. That's only a multiplayer. Is it? I'm looking there now. I can't see the end of it there, but... Oh, it's up in the air, yeah. It's something to do with multiplayer, and... Like in multiplayer, the connection between the trailers.
Yeah.
That it goes loopy. And it's only in multiplayer. Oh,
Turn right.
You have fuel, so you're good.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Make sure there's no one there, as there's a few people in town.
They're all down at the other side.
Get ready to turn right.
They're on the motorway, yeah.
And they all just suddenly slowed up, so I assume they're coming on too.
Turn right.
And I don't have a big trailer, so I get more room there. You with your lovely white trailer again.
White trailer?
You have a white trailer, yeah.
Oh, white, aye. I thought you said wide, I was like, huh?
White. Hey, rubble strips and force feedback, lovely. Where's my clock? So what time have we got in the game?
7.
So, I presume PM.
So it's only 45 minutes behind it. So if you look at your ranking clock, he's at 45
I must have it. Oh, it's there, it's under the steering wheel. Yeah, 1901. 25 degrees. 26 degrees. Look at it's warm.
23 here, so...
You have 23, is it?
Real life or in game?
No, in game. I'm looking at my
right.
dash phone. 26 degrees. 1903 now. Oh.
Mine doesn't have a temperature.
I couldn't see it. It was underneath the wheel, so I couldn't actually see it. I had to maneuver a bit. I'm slowing down going up the hill.
I dropped 3 mile an hour.
I'm going down to heading towards 75.
50 now. What do these oil gauges do? Because we don't put oil in. Air brake gauge. That would be useful.
Your air gauge works. Have air simulation turned on.
I'll leave
like
on
if it will actually tell you. Your oil makes no difference now because it's temperature makes no difference. Oil makes no difference. AdBlue makes no difference. No barriers on the left, straight through. We're in Scandinavia.
Barrier side of the toll booths. The toll booths right next to the barrier. You know what I mean? It's where the.
Oh right. Yeah, okay, I get you.
And it's the next one. This one's barrier side. The next one's outside.
Right, and is the next one got barriers, or are they
No.
both
It's a free. The one that goes through is on the outside of the barriers. If you see, I mean, this one.
Well, if you actually look at the road, the yellow marks are the non-stop one.
Yeah, but I mean, I got it memorised. So the one's at the outside and one's in the inside.
I should just look for the green icon. And so occasionally I end up down the one that doesn't open on the, like in France or Italy.
But the Malmö ones are easy. Yeah,
but do you know the ones that don't open at all, so there's no green icon? Maybe half autopilot, like, and you drive into that going, oh, that must be the one go through. You realise it doesn't actually open.
Go straight.
I don't know what the fuck he said, but he was saying something to us, and I was ignoring him because my CB audio's off.
I didn't hear anything on Stevie.
That's my CB audio's off. I just happened to notice the.
I didn't get anything. I got straight on with the GPS. Was it?
As I said, I couldn't hear it. I just seen his name appear on the top of the screen.
Well, this is different. So straight.
Audio icon, so I knew something, but I didn't know what the fuck he said because I got the audio off.
Alright. No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get any audio.
Maybe it was just.
Is that behind? Oh, he's behind you, is he?
Yeah, he may have just. He passed us on the other side, so he might have said something.
Alright, because I just got somebody. I have somebody came in there now at 700 meters, so they're behind you. There's somebody behind you, I'd say.
Lotrata?
Yeah, he just dropped off mine. So I'd say that's who you heard, but he's too far. He was too far behind.
No, his name was Johnny something, so I assume it's the guy getting away.
They could have been too far behind.
Yeah, he could have been too far behind for you to see his name, but I wasn't listening because mine's is off anyway, so.
Time to go under the sea. Hold your breath. Over a bridge again. So we actually have a tunnel. The kids. Although I take great delight when you're going into the tunnel, and every so often you'll have a ship going over the top of it, and you just point out to herself that, oh look, there's a lovely boat on top of the tunnel.
Is it like a perspex roof so you can see it, or?
No, as in it's the angle you come into. So like it's across the mouth of a river.
Ah, right.
But you'll get boats, or they would be huge boats, they're kind of smaller boats, but they go up to the kind of further up the river. So, well, that's the reason there's a tunnel rather than a bridge. But the angle you come in, if you get it just right, you as you go down, dip down into the tunnel, you see the boat going across the top of it.
Should be the right hand side for these ones to go through.
Ooh, that was close.
See, I got this memorised. Outside,
oh look,
outside.
see, past the train. Will we get there ahead of it? No, man.
We are speed limited, so we won't catch it.
Same with it. What? Another train. pulling ahead. Oh, he's gone down now, anyway.
Oh, there's somebody else on the other side of the road.
There's a couple of them.
I am never using this horn again.
Go straight.
And my GPS finally spoke.
Did.
Go straight. Get a buddy.
Go straight.
Where do you go? Oh, right. Go straight here.
Go straight, no turn off.
I see what you do is put on the next language you want and just listen to it again.
I turned off my, wanted to have it on Italian or Spanish or whatever when I was doing the job. It was just like trying to concentrate. Because I was doing it with traffic, but like with all the traffic offences off, like, and all that, so just drive straight through everything. Right, where's that? Oh, he's there. I'm there looking at looking in the garage, drifting over into the hard shoulder. Same where I see a blue dot. Where is he? And nearly drove in. Mind you, it's non-collision, so I could have actually driven through him.
Oh, do you see Reefy's new series?
His which?
New series.
I've watched it. That's the one he put up the other day where he's in the woods cutting down the trees. Yeah.
I actually put a suggestion to him to use the logs he cuts to build his own home to get a discount. If you see what I mean? He cut
there used to actually be in 17. There was a mod where you'd build stuff. So it was replaceable, but you had to deliver wood chips to it. Or bits of wood, so like you'd build it and you'd just end up with a concrete pad on the floor and you'd have to deliver wood chips to it in order to build it.
And then exit right.
Keep right and then exit right. Yeah, that sounds kind of fun in a way.
Exit right.
Like it wasn't just a straight place, so you had to deliver stuff to it. It was interesting.
Yeah, I'm more interested in this Farm Sim Platinum Edition. Does it add anything to the game other than vehicles? But I know it only showing class vehicles.
Vehicles only, I'd say, by the looks of it. I mean, I know but then, like, yeah, their maps are never anything special anyway, so the fact that they're not doing a map doesn't bother me. The equipment looks nice, I have to say that.
Yeah, but they usually add things in.
They usually add something to it, I know what you're saying,
yeah. At the next game. Like a Stangio Lefaccio will give you the sugarcane.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I can't think of any. They haven't the class do any prop stuff that we wouldn't have already, or I mean, I don't know what the stuff looks nice. Like, I mean, it's, but whether it actually does anything adds anything new to the game, I don't know.
And you know, ironically, what I just had in a video I was watching, someone was talking about that town name in Wales. You know the one?
The big long one?
Yeah, and how to pronounce it. I kind of got it, but I'd probably murder it if I tried to pronounce it. I can have a go just so you can laugh at me for trying to pronounce your language. But
yeah, good on you, Stu, because you do a lot better than me. I don't know any words.
Clan via Push Gwen Gish Gogeri, Chewin Drobish, Clantis, Solil, Gogogak, Solly, Clan Solly, Gogogak, something like that.
I couldn't tell you.
Fuck, I probably just murdered that.
A good attempt, though. It's...
And I remember it's something like the church by the whirlpool next to the cave, or in the cave, or some shit like that. Church by the whirlpool in the cave, or some shit. Oh, that's about all I can remember for his name. In English.
Sure, I mean, it's... I got a new modem last week, which was great fun actually. They rang me up while I was on holidays. They go, "So we've discovered from our records you have an old modem." And I was like, "Right, no, my modem is old. My modem is well old." Like. So I goes, "Grand." I says, "When will it? Will that switch over when I plug it in?" Yeah. Grand. So I didn't tell him I was on holidays. I just said, "Yeah, grand." So about half an hour later, I get a text to tell me I lived in the morning. So the older daughter was at home, minding the house. So I rang her, says, "There'll be delivery for you, grand." Got home Sunday evening. She freaking out. No internet all week. After the internet went off about 2 hours after it was delivered. So I said, grand. So I got it all set up. She was going up to McDonald's, Tesco's, free mobile, or free internet, and out to her nan's. So I was there, grand. So I set it up anyway, grand. Like it's a newer modem, so it's so I rang him up on Monday, and I gave out to them because I don't know. Do you remember fucking a few years back when they upgraded my TV service because I was a valued customer and they downgraded my what I was getting, and the same thing now. They turned off the fucking box within an hour, but sure I didn't get the new box for 2 days. So I rang up and I let rip like, and I says, "And by the way, I'm not under contract to you, am I?" No. I says, "All right, grand. But what we could do is we could give you the upgraded internet package." That's how I ended up with my. I freak him out. What? Didn't work. They goes, "We can upgrade that for up from up to the 500 meg." So grand. How much is that going to cost? So it works out at €2. So that we get our TV and there's a home phone, which is cheaper to have the home phone than not the home phone, not that we use. But for half a gig internet, 500 download, what was it, 50 upload, plus channels, which we actually have. We don't have any of the extras. I think we have all the basic channels, but we don't have movies and sports and all them kind of extra ones. It's £100 a month. So it was 97. It's now 99.
Go straight.
And because it's an upgrade, and I'm signing a contract for 12 months. This is the rich of the laugh. Like, so it's €2 a month extra, but I get €15 a month off for 6 months. So basically, it's €15 a month cheaper for the next 6 months. And for the last 6 months, it's €2 extra. So, grand. But
I'm gonna have to check mine because I want to downgrade my TV anyway. So I can just phone them up and say I want to downgrade my TV, but I want to upgrade my internet if they've got a better internet.
Yes, the TV is what they want to. Don't do anything with that. But like you saw the difference, I put the thing up there. I mean, so we're on the prepaid electricity thing, and they rang me up the other day offering me, so they do internet now where you pay per day through the electricity meter for your internet. I presume it comes through on the phone line, like, see, man was like, "Oh, and he goes, and I says, but what speed are you giving on about speed?" I goes, "You," and at this stage I was only getting 250 download. And he goes, "Oh, hang on a second," he says, and he goes away and comes back and goes, "No, the most we can do is 50.
That's our double point. Aye, so... but that's better than mine is new anyway, so...
But yours is... What was yours? Yours was
220. 200.
Yeah, which is best.
up.
Which is basically the 240, which is what I was getting. I mean, when I remember now, just going back a few years ago, like we were in the house,
At the
I stopped it.
roundabout,
As I said,
take the
when I hit the
first
brakes,
exit.
it
Exit
stopped. When we got this, it's what, 2003, so probably about 2003, 2004,
Get ready to turn
which is a
left.
bit away now, but it's not all that long ago. We moved into this house with the same crowd. Well, it wasn't Virgin then; it was
Turn left.
like something else. We were getting 3 meg download, I think.
Get ready to
Oh no,
turn
it was 5
right.
down and 3 up, I think, was what the original was.
Turn
So like
right,
things have changed
and then turn
in
right.
the last 15 years. But we actually have, I
Turn
think
right.
there is actually gigabit on the phone line, but they'd have to put a
here.
new phone line
Right
into
on
the
time.
house. Because there's a...
See, mine's was when I first got it, 500 kilobytes down and about 50 kilobytes up, because that was the broadband I could get at the time. Cause I didn't get the biggest one. I just got the one that I could.
Ours is... I think it's kind of middle of... Like, it's not the highest. I think they actually do a... I think they possibly do a gig, but it's more expensive.
My closest job is into Estonia.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm in no rush. I just saw...
It's only 300 miles by land, because you're going over the ferry.
Let's do this.
See, if only those fucking trailers were non-collidable. I thought I had you turned on. You should accept that.
Drive safe.
And believe me, when I was playing what was it, Unreal Tournament back then, that broadband was actually fucking amazing.
Well, that's the same. When I remember getting my 5 gig, or no, like when I got it first, and I'd had dial-up before that, and it was about £15, I think, back, or €15 back in the day for that. But like, we were paying that in dial-up, and dial-up was obviously nowhere near as fast as that.
Well, at the time it was my mum that owned the house, so she owned the line, and the big attraction for her was the fact that I could be on the net while she was on the phone.
Oh, instead of that fucking, yeah, you could have it through the phone line, but you had to unplug the phone. I remember a buddy of mine had that, like. But he had the high speed. He actually had the high speed one, but you still had to unplug the phone. Whereas, yeah, we had the one that you had to... I had the one here, you had to unplug the phone from the thing, from the back of the phone, and then plug the computer in.
Right, well, you get a job. I'm going to go to the garage and quickly.
You can't jump to the garage now.
No, I'm going to drive to the garage and get a new horn.
Right, so where did you say you were going?
Estonia, Parma or Parnu or
Parnu.
I'm making that up. Pronunciation. I have no idea how to actually pronounce.
Pori, P-O-R-I.
Turn right.
Is that where you're going?
Parnu.
Oh, that's Finland.
No, Estonia.
Alright, so spell it.
Give me a second. I'm just going to drive along to this garage and.
Yeah, no, that Pori is in Finland, yeah.
P-A-R-N-U. P-A-R-N-U, and the A's got the double dots above it. It's just basically south of the ferry port.
Alright.
Finding new route.
Oh, Paldiski.
Is that how you
No,
pronounce
that's
it?
P-A-R. No, that's not the P-A-R. Parnu. Yeah, P-A-R-N.
That's where I'm going.
Go straight.
So, 3 people just arrived in town, by the way.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Try. No, I don't. Jobs. Trade market. I am. So. Don't have it that way. No,
Pedal to the metal, man.
that's the wrong action.
So I got the horn called Screamer. Oops. I forgot to have my lights on when I started. Oops.
Turn left.
So,
Get ready to turn right.
just knock your jobs there.
Turn
so,
right.
I'll sit in the motorway as you come out to the right.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can get.
Get something going anywhere near that.
Yeah. Off,
Get
alright.
ready to
Turn
turn
off.
left. Turn left.
Turn left? Okay.
Right, I can. I have 1, 2. And-
Do-do-do,
Slightly above it.
Oh,
I have one. I can take one to St. Petersburg.
that's cool. I'll get a job when I need one more job anyway, so I can get another one.
Hopefully, you'll get one. Hopefully,
Going
you get
to
one
Russia,
from St.
yeah.
Petersburg.
So my drivers are using the container trailer, and that's how you get sulfuric acid.
That's 2%.
Cyanide, fuel tanker, beverages. Oh, so this container trailer is fucking awesome. It carries a lot of different things.
Oh well, yeah, because it's a container, so it basically puts everything on it. Like it doesn't matter. I'll take that one. That's a different one. Havana, which is halfway across to St. Petersburg. Actually, which ferry are you going? You're going to Paldiski ferry, are you?
Give me a second. Kalpisker to Paldiski, yes.
Yeah, so I have a job here at Paldiski. So out of here, this job and one more, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my job is actually here or not. Right beside me.
Well, I'm just on the verge on the way out of town towards Stockholm. Yeah, with the Renault Logistique.
I don't need to change it.
Like, I don't even look at the money I earn anymore.
No, I have fucking... I know I'm gone down because all I seem to be doing is buying new trucks every time I come on. I didn't actually buy new trucks this time for doing these jobs, but like, come on, you buy a new truck, you buy a new trailer, and all of a sudden you're spent a couple of million. Like, I think because I had hired new drivers, so I just brought them trucks and trailers, went through a few million. So I think I'm down, I'm about 278 million or something.
No comment.
Yeah, I know you have billions. I have enough that I don't need to worry, like.
Yeah, I spent 50 million. I literally spent 50 million just buying new trucks and selling all my old trucks, and I bought a whole load of new trucks as a theme. Like I had 5 of each truck type in the game. So I've got 5 Iveco Highways, 5 Iveco Stralis.
Alright.
5 the MAN TGX and the new TGX.
I just passed.
Have you? Oh, I was in my menu, sorry.
Yeah, I have, I don't remember what I brought mine now, I brought all... I think I have 10 drivers, because I had fired them all, but I rehired 10 because I was losing money, so I said I'd get them to make me money.
I've got 60 odd drivers, 4 for each truck type, so I've got 1 of each truck type in each garage. So each garage has 5 of each truck. But it's only 5 of each truck I've got in total. So I've got 80 trucks, and there's 64 drivers, and the other ones are all my trucks to drive.
Ah, and you have them all in the same garages?
No.
The same truck in the same garages?
The same truck type in the same garage, yes. So all the Iveco Stralises in one garage, all the Iveco Highways in one garage. I'm at speed, by the way. I can see you, but...
Yeah, I'm on a World of Trucks job. So I can still only do 9, but obviously this is a bit... Well, it's only 28 tons, shouldn't be too bad.
So 64 drivers is not much a strain on the server when I log in.
Yeah.
Compared to my 200.
Because on the big map I have, I got the MAN, one of the cheapest truck basically there, 75 to 7 grand. It was the cheapest truck I could buy. So that's what I'm using. I even have just a single axle on the back, like, does the job.
I'm not too worried about what truck I drive, to be honest with you. It's all the same thing at the end of the day to me.
Yeah, I just wait till if they bring out a new truck, you just go and buy it, do a few miles, and then...
Well, there's a new Renault coming out, isn't it?
Well, they're still waiting on license.
Are they?
There's been no announcement as such, but they're going to America soon. So I would assume they'll probably announce possibly release
new truck there.
The American truck while they're over there. It seems a big deal that they're going over to America, so I would assume they will do something over there.
Oh yeah, that is to do with the new expansion, Utah.
Well, see, I know they're going over to Thrustmaster because they can't take legislation and all that shit. They can't take their 4D motion sensors. They can't get them certified for America. So, but they're is it in Seattle? No, I can't remember. They're meeting up with Thrustmaster, and they're having a setup with Thrustmaster for playing their game. And I think that's a special bit of map in that. Then I think it is Seattle actually. I'm sure it's the Washington DLC. They're adding a bit in where you have to park your truck in between cones or something. And they're down in Texas as well.
See, what they could do is a training part of this, like not the.
See, I'd love. Did you ever do Scania?
No,
truck
but
training?
I know what you mean. The training section of that'd be fun. would they go through a flooded area, was it? Or
yeah, or
rock
they fucking
concert?
drive down the side of a cliff.
Mm.
See, I'd love roads like that. Do you know, roads that you have to actually.
Yeah, because basically all the roads in this are 56 mile an hour. Just head down them at 56 mile an hour.
Yeah, I mean they're starting to do a few dirt roads and stuff, but like as I said, in Scania Drive, you have the fucking down the cliff where you have to literally be at the edge, look out the window, and see where your tire is compared to, and squeeze past. Like,
Go straight.
Sorry, I had to mute to mind to sneeze. Oh shit, I'm no longer cruising.
as long as you don't meet a hill, I'd be grand. I'd be able to stay at 9.
Why can't I not put my cruise control on?
Have you got brake press?
Ah, I neutraled my gear, that's why. And now I just slowed down because I had to turn my gear all the way up. The button for muting my mic is the button for neutraling my gear.
Smart.
Yep. I did not think of that at the time.
I have a switch on my mic that I use, but I can find it on the cable. But yeah, that's on when you're using like the gear setup and that, because you have it in gear. When you go click on a different window and then you go back in, it doesn't recognize any of the buttons you had pressed, so you have to repress all your, like for gears or with the shift or with the, like if you're using the 18 speed or whatever, you have to then redo all your, so if you all tab out and go back in, you just end up in neutral and it doesn't recognize all the buttons you've pressed.
Yeah, because I set up to be control and page down, which is a button on my mouse. Page down is a button on my mouse, so I can control page down, and that'll turn off my mic on Discord.
Right.
And it is Alt and minus to turn off the mic on my OBS.
Right.
And page down is a button to turn off. Page down is a button to neutralise my gears in ETS. So I thought because it's a double button, control page down,
no,
it wouldn't recognise it.
What the game does is it's like Farm Sim. If it doesn't recognise the 2 buttons set up, it'll recognise a single button.
So I'm going to have to change what?
Or just get rid of the neutral button out of ETS. Do you actually use the neutral button?
Yes, for when I reverse, because I'm generally like in 9th gear.
Oh, yeah, you're in, aren't you? See, mine is automatic. I use my gear shift basically. 1 is forward gears, neutral is in nothing, and reverse is 2.
I could use that button, which is basically the flasher. Turns on the high beams with the not turn it on, but flash.
The light horn is flash your high.
I could turn that off, or just use that key, and it wouldn't be too big a deal because.
I actually came across an app. I must actually look at it. You can put it on your phone and turn your phone into like into a controller, and it works on your.
I could switch the gear neutral button to the light horn, and the light horn to the gear neutral button. That way, whenever I mute my mic, I'll just flash my lights, and you'll know I'm muting my mic.
Yeah, see, well, it have to be right, but yeah, no, that's
the only thing I could do to.
See, you're talking to me about buttons, Stu. I don't use my keyboard because I have fucking my wheel with all the buttons. I have a gear stick with extra buttons. I have a button build. I have a button box. I have a fucking flight trawler that I use the button for.
Anyway, mine, it's actually my mouse it's on, so yes, if I switch my light horn and my gear neutralizer around, it should be okay.
Every time we set up, every time I set the buttons up, and I go, oh, that's brilliant, and then I always, when I'm sitting down playing, then I go, do you know, I change that button.
What about I found out how to zoom in on things? Like, you can zoom in.
Oh, there's a zoom button. I know that. I
Not
have
zoom
two
button.
buttons mapped to it. I have.
F4 and then just change
Wait.
FOV.
All right, I use the zoom button.
There's a zoom button.
There's a zoom button, but you have to map it. So I have it set to my triangle on wheel, and then I have a toggle switch that I can put so that it stays zoomed in. So I can use that then if I'm reversing on my using my passenger side mirror. I can have it zoomed in constantly so that I get a better view of the mirror.
Well, I'm just passing Sudtali, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just up to the next junction. I'm not. Well, I'm only 580 ahead of
Yeah.
you.
That's because my fucking.
Oh no, well you're still there. I haven't lost you, like. But yeah, no, I have that. I use that. You know, if you're reversing on your passenger side,
Yeah.
so you use the zoom. It gives you a closer view of mirror. But I think you have to map it. It was one they added, and then you had to. There's no default button on it. Even with my 32-inch screen, I still use it for looking at the dash occasionally. But like with that and the head tracker, like you can go in extremely close to your dash, like. I love this truck. You can actually see the dash on there.
Go straight.
I've entered the city. And it doesn't slow you down, thank fuck.
Which?
Entering the city does not slow you down, apparently.
Oh, right, I'm turning off. Just, I've tried to catch the sign, but...
Then we have a look at the zoom key. Okay.
I've turned off. You go to the right.
The right to go left, yes.
Yeah.
I can see the junction on my map.
Keep right.
I'm just
And then
passing
exit
the
right.
funky bit to get into Stockholm.
This is up by the
Exit right.
place you dropped the yacht, I think.
Yeah, the marina. You pass the marina to go here.
I'll slow down a bit. I go down to 80 k's till you catch up.
What's happened to everybody else? Like, I assume MrMoonDog is working.
I think MrMoonDog has been working, yeah. Dan was on. Remember, was talking yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to. He wasn't on Strong. He was on with. Yeah, he's.
I assume Armor's out driving because.
I assume so. He's been.
Well, talking about Armor. You know that double he's got where it's a rigid body with a trailer?
Yeah.
They're not allowed in the UK, are they?
No, they're. It's only the Scandinavian country.
Keep right.
Well, I saw one part on the side of the road on my way home. Like a rigid body with a trailer.
Yeah, no, you can get a rigid body with the trailer, but he's running a full-length trailer the same as you have on your truck there. You can run like two 28-foot trailers, or whatever. America is 28. You can basically run it. It's like a double rigid. So do you know the trucks you would have coming into would be the rigids? They're shorter than an articulated trailer. So you can run a rigid with a trailer that's the same size as kind of the rigid body.
Right, okay, so it's not illegal.
But what Armors is basically, do you know the way in Farm Sim you get a dolly and you put your truck trailer on it?
Yeah.
That's what Armor has behind his rigid.
Ah.
So he's running the same, he's running a 40-foot trailer on the back of 20 foot or whatever foot, I don't know what size it's on top. And then in Finland on certain roads, then you can run the HCTs or whatever they call them here. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that the double trailers.
Mm-hmm.
You can run them on certain roads.
So it's two 40-footers, right?
Yeah, but even I think like with the setup Armor has, he can't. It's restricted on some roads. I don't think you can drive them everywhere. But yeah, so the Scandinavian countries have they allow longer trucks.
Well, you know, they've got to make up for their shortcomings by having bigger trucks.
Yeah.
Armor's going free. God, what do you mean shortcomings? You probably can get it actually. So.
I mean, they've tried them they tried them in England and stuff, but
yeah, somebody got arrested for trying it. I remember that. Somebody made a trailer.
So, yeah.
And they got arrested. And he got arrested just going halfway down the fucking road.
I mean, you can't. Like, I passed the B double, which would be the trailer that's got the fifth wheel on the jaw on the back of it, with then the 40-foot on the back. So it's not two 40-foot trailers, a short one and a long one. I passed one of them. I swear to this day, it was one anyway. I was past her. She would drive because I would have slowed down and let it pass me go again, but have another look. But it was coming down the motorway, and I'd say it was possibly on test because truck was a branded truck and branded that trailer, but the front trailer wasn't a branded trailer, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I reckon they were possibly they'd be a logistics crowd, like, so I reckon they were possibly testing it out. I've never seen it again on the motor, but like they basically, oh fuck, I saw him too late. I would have driven out the road through him. I know it's not in collision, but that's not the point.
No.
But like they basically have they basically have warehouses at either end of the motorway. Or their warehouse is literally just off the motorway, so possibly they get an exemption. Because even like what Armor drives and the ones
shit!
they basically
There's a big queue.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, the mic just lagged out from getting here.
Alright, I just got a big list, 22 players. Yeah, I'm getting lag as well. Like, fuck it. We shouldn't be getting that much fucking lag.
Straight.
I'm going through the rest of it.
Oh, this is the ferry port, isn't it? Look at that. Loads of lag. I've never got that much lag on multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm going through the rest area to get the grey roads.
I'm fucking driving straight through them.
No, I want the grey roads, so I'm going through the rest area.
How the fuck are they way in here?
Go straight.
That police car.
Yeah, I have all that stuff. They're still coming off ferry. I still haven't gone up from 22 people, but there's more than 22 there.
Yeah, I think the things just gave up on it.
Of course, if they have lag, I still have my flash, my beacons on. Like, maybe that's I don't know what they're beeping at me because.
Well, it's their own fucking fault.
Oh, is that you behind me now? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to Paldiski, isn't it?
Paldiski, yes.
Where's the other Paldiski? Paldiski. 9.5 hours. Because we could end up with a load of them on this side. Now, all I'm saying, I've only one near me now, so.
Oh, I see your little truck on you, bobblehead truck.
Oh yeah, I have 4 bobblehead trucks.
I think my MAN has just every bobblehead you can get on it.
I have Scania. I have 2 Scanias. I have the race truck. Oh, what that one? What's the other one? Is that? That looks like a Scania too. Do I have 2 Scania?
I've only got room for the bobblehead dog in mine.
No, I have 4 bobblehead trucks.
Turn right.
So one of them was, you know, the one we got the race truck?
Yeah. I never bought that, but yeah.
So I have the race truck one. I have, I think it's 2 Scanias, and then I have a 3rd Scania with the double axle on the back. I'm not sure what that came.
Go straight.
Possibly all. Oh, I'm dropping off here now. Don't go too.
I'm just going to get some grey roads. I'll be right back.
Well, I'm still going this way. Like I'm going the way you're going is. I am going to.
I'm going to Semtex and then get the
Semtex. That's where I'm actually going. Or it's not Semtex. That's not really Semtex.
Rerouting.
That's what I read it as. That's where I'm delivering.
Finding new route.
Which makes sense. Semi-text there.
Recomputing.
Oh, it's a dirt road.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And my voice navigation is yelling at me for
Never
going
mind.
the wrong road.
I'll find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
That's not a dirt road, sure. This is a fine, good road.
Aye, compared to the fucking one in
Rerouting.
ATS going up to that fucking later trailer.
Or the ones in Italy.
Oh.
Have you ever been on those? You've been on those ones in Italy.
Finding new route.
Not there's a Dafydd come up behind me.
Make a U-turn now.
They keep telling me to make a U-turn now.
Telling me get ready to turn right.
Okay, let's
Whoa,
find a
end
new
of the road.
route.
Why do you think I wasn't going that
Please
fast?
make a U-turn when possible.
Please make a
Never
U-turn
mind.
when possible.
I'll find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn. Okay, let's find a new route. Rerouting.
Ah, he's finally shut off about me going the wrong way.
Turn left.
Oh, they're that bad in real life as well.
Right. I'll just head back into town while I wait for you to drop off and get a new one. If you can get one to Parnu, that's brilliant.
Excellent delivery.
Oh, did you see that tabletop simulator?
I've seen it. I haven't taken note of it.
I kind of like the looks of it. Like you can have quite a few fun games in that.
Get ready to turn left.
Like a whole load of board games, just different board games programmed into it.
Turn left.
Righty-ho, I'm going to pick up some fuel while I wait as well.
Get ready to turn left.
See, I had nothing there, so I'll have to
Finding new
see.
route.
I'm in bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Turn left. Turn left.
I have one for Riga, which is straight down through where you are, or where you're going.
How far away is it? Just like...
It's down, like, so...
Hang on, I'll have a look at
it's
the map
south.
in a second.
Yeah, it's straight down through from where we are, basically straight where
Go
you're going. Next town down.
Okay, fair enough. If you want to do that one, that's fine.
Rerouting.
Fingers crossed I'll get something going in the same direction.
And that's from Talon, so that's just the next town beside us. Got a stripe beside us.
Right, well, give me a second while I just...
I think it's...
fuel.
I think it was Talon anyway.
Well, who knows what the fucking pronunciation is?
Yeah, so it's Talon. It's on the way out there. It's
Yeah,
where are
Talon's
you?
in
You're at the fuel stop there, and getting the boat building place. The Baltus, just above the farm.
Baltic Metallurgy?
Yeah, so I'm getting it from there.
That is actually... above the farm.
Just above the farm, yeah. Well, just above the farm on the map, as opposed to just above the farm. It's on a different road than the farm.
Oh, right, aye. So the Baltic...
It's the boat building place.
Oh, Baltius. Yes, so if I just drive down to Baltius, I'll meet you there then.
Yeah. Because the GPS is actually taking me down the other road than where you were.
Well, it's all grey roads for me to go to Baltius, so I'll hit there and now.
Ooh, I get a bit of a power slide coming around the corner there.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, that was Paul.
Turn right.
You know, it'd be fun if you could just turn off the HUD and just follow the GPS's instructions to get where you want to go. You know,
You can turn off the HUD.
No, I mean if you for like a save game, or a profile, if you turn off the HUD and just follow the voice navigation.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, but you can turn off your GPS in truck.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like if you just instead of using the GPS
Turn
in truck,
left.
just listen to the voice instructions only.
Yeah, well, if you had an option of doing it, that you could like disable the GPS HUD, is it?
Now, if you disable the GPS HUD and then just listen to voice instructions, that'd be kind of fun playthrough to use. You know, so it'd be kind of more like you're driving in real life rather than.
Yeah, and then when it does fuck up, then it would make a difference. It has a few issues with it. Although in fairness, most of them are, when you're actually there, that like what the instructions they give you don't make sense, but they make sense when you're looking at it. As I said, that one in America where it said on your whatever exit of the roundabout, it made sense that you were going at
New route.
kind of straight on or turning left, you know, that kind of way.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
It just asked me to please make a U-turn when possible because I've just pulled into Baltius.
Oh shit! This is the one with the tiny road.
Oh yeah, I saw this purple dot flying out of nowhere and then suddenly stop.
I've done all these. I was coming up and I was like, oh, it does. I was like, the road is coming up, and it was telling me turn. I was like, where's the road? Where's the road? And then it was, oh shit, that's the little tiny road. A little dirt road goes from the motorway up to here.
Alright, so after this one I only need one more delivery. Yep, so. Hello!
7, 6, 5,
Well, mine's all on, so.
5. She's rising on. She just comes out with that ground. Look at this.
Right, I'm following you, so.
Am I dropping off first? Right.
No, because I'm going down below you.
Ah, so I'm dropping off first then.
Yeah, you're dropping off first. Stu, go straight for the gate.
Turn right.
It was open when I got it.
Wasn't my end. Straight for the gate. That's the nice, only 9 ton this one.
Or I.
So you should be able to keep up with me then, accelerating.
I'm doing 90 behind you there now.
Right. I'm just at 51, 52.
Yeah, no, I'm up. Whatever max is. 56.
I'm at 56 now.
Still cold.
There's only 26 miles to the next town anyway, so
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not that far. Mine is just below it.
Go straight.
Yeah, because they've extended this now till tomorrow. Or they've extended, I know the whole thing, but I think you can possibly still get free DLC till tomorrow.
Ah, so there's a time limit in getting free DLC.
Well, they said it was extended. See, it was supposed to be until 300,000 things were delivered.
Has that been done already?
That's been done. That was reached this afternoon, yeah.
Oh.
So
right.
they said that they'd extended it until the Saturday. I like people were giving out that it didn't give very much time, and you're kind of like 300,000 people. Everyone only has to do 10 deliveries. Like that's an awful lot of free DLCs they're giving out.
Oh, I know.
But the event is until the Saturday, so I assume the DLC is still, like I got. So when I had completed mine, you get this thing then that you have to activate on Steam, which gives you the the blimp, yeah.
Yeah.
And then today, then I logged into World of Trucks because there was an update. And I got logged into the World of Trucks, and it gives you your
go straight.
Or gave me
and then turn left.
Another message then saying, and it gave me the
turn left.
What you call it? It gave me the code for DLC and just activate that on Steam.
Turn left.
So I don't know how much, because it's not actually released on Steam yet.
£2. It's on Steam.
Oh, is it on Steam now? Yeah. See, £2 isn't too bad.
Turn left.
Like it's a paint job, basically.
Good driving.
Oh, well, paint job and tires. Yes, that you're finding.
I don't know how much that's in euros. Maybe about €3, but it's still.
Depends on. They have adjusted the fact that the pound is and the euro isn't a whole lot of difference at the moment.
The only one I got is the Gdansk in Poland.
Yeah, that's grand because that's where I'm going. I'm going. I'm going down to Riga.
Time to hit the road.
Hang on, I might be able to get a ferry that goes that way.
To where?
Gdansk, because Gdansk is a ferry port. If I go to event spills to Nyamsham to Gdansk.
Sure. Where do you want to go? Where are you going to? Gdansk?
Yeah, so if we go down
to so if we go down
and go to Nyamsham, from Nyamsham to Gdansk, that'll cut out a lot of the journey.
Go to where?
Ventspils, it's the wee port just
south. And then up to Nyamsham and then back down to Gdansk. Yeah. Yeah. Go that way. Alright. Well, I'm going to Riga anyway, so. Where are you picking yours up from?
Here. I'm literally just back 2 meters around the corner to get it.
Ready to roll.
Right, I'll just update my map with that plan to go to event spills.
I have half fuel, so I have 1,000 kilometers left of my fuel, so I should be good.
Right, and we're going to Riga on the way down. Where are you going to in Riga?
I'm going to the marina.
Right, so I got it set up to go to event spills then in Gdansk through the ferry port. And the ferry port is right next to my delivery point.
Are you going to Polaris, is it?
Okay.
No, the...
Here we go.
BCP, but it's pretty much... It's just across from the fucking ferry port. Basically.
Turn left.
So you want to start going, I'll catch up.
I was looking at your map there to see where I was going.
Turn left.
Yeah, so that's a fucking cheat route actually, going to Ventspils to Nyan to Gdansk and just cutting out most of the land journey.
Yeah, well, see, I suppose like on this it makes not every. Well, for you that'll make money for you because you drivers. But like it'll take if you're doing it and you're short of money and you have a bank loan, you don't really want to be doing things like that.
Yeah, I don't get why people have bank loans. I never understand why people take out a bank loan. Just
well, I loaned when I got mine. I basically done a couple of jobs till it gave me. During your first bank loan, it gives you after a couple of jobs.
I just do the jobs to earn the money, and then once I got the money off, I buy the truck.
Well, no, what I done with that was I got 75. The first loan you get is 75 grand, plus the few bits of money I had. I think it. So the truck I brought with a few bits. I think I put a bigger engine in it than what was there. It cost me just under 80,000, and then I paid that loan. That loan kind of paid itself back as it was going. I think I paid off then in the end. I paid off like 50-something grand. Because that's what I had more in the bank than I owed, and I just paid it off. See all these white trailers everyone must be doing. Goodyear drops. But yeah, sorry, that's what I'm saying. So I have the truck. I have about 100, and I've nearly enough to buy a garage, a second garage profile. But then, like, if you buy another garage, I don't have enough to buy a truck to give somebody to drive.
That's fine. Buy the garage first, and then when you get the prop.
Well, that's what I'm kind of thinking of. Just buy the garage. I'm down in Brazil, so buy a garage in Brazil. And then when I get a driver, then stick a driver in there, or get a truck.
Go straight.
You get the same cheap ass truck as I have, anyway. Except mine is upgraded. But try done that with the achievements that you have to get 10 level 10 women and 10 level 10 men. Most of mine got to level 10 in a bog standard, the Stralis. They basically brought a Stralis cheap one out of the garage, got given them, and it's just because I was so far in the game that they just built themselves up, you know.
That's what I like. I bought a truck. I did the both at the same time. I bought a truck, drove it for 99 kilometers for the test drive, and then bought another truck, drove it for 99 kilometers for the test drive, and hired a new driver to drive the old truck. Then got a new truck and hired a driver to use the old truck that I just finished using. And when I filled at the garage, I had 4 people driving for me. And by that point, I was actually earning enough money that when I was doing a job, by the time I finished doing the 99 kilometers of each job, each test drive, I'd already had enough money to buy another truck and a new garage at the same time.
Yeah, once you get to the stage of having few drivers, like money is no object.
Oh yes, definitely.
Like I actually like the start of a profile where you're struggling. But like with the map I have now, I just want to drive as much of the map as possible. So I'm kind of taking jobs that pay, but at the same time going in the direction, trying to get in the direction that I want to go.
Well, all jobs technically pay, so.
Well, yeah, but you can just take the prices of the job range from.
Oh right, I think the highest, kilometer.
Like 28 euros a kilometer for some of the big doubles. But then some of the cheaper jobs, because I have modded stuff, so they kind of varied the price. I had one the other day that was paying €1.10 a kilometer. So, but like I'm not actually watching the money in it's building. You know, it just builds up slowly, like.
Yeah, because that's how I did it basically. I just earned the money at first by doing quick jobs, and then once I earned the money, I bought my own truck. And then, like I said, once I used that truck up for the test drive, and I had the money to get a new truck, I just hired a new driver to take that truck.
Yeah, but that's what I think when I started with my truck, it's a 260 horsepower. It's a shit truck, like. But I've upgraded the engine twice on it. But when you have a bit of money, upgrade, yeah. And like, I'm pulling doubles, 28, 30 ton, few heavy hauls that are that.
See, I was
which is
doing
fun
special
when you get stuck on a
transports as
hill.
well. Those special transports are awesome for making money.
They're not open. I haven't come across it. They're not open yet because I haven't been in anywhere. Those special I got an email to tell me where they were, but I haven't actually been there, so I don't have any jobs
they pay more
available.
per kilometre than any other job. The only downside is the speed you go at, but...
Yeah, no, they do. I mean, I like doing them every so often. There's a few on the modded maps now that I must have a look at. Like, I've done all the kind of game ones.
I think it tells me I'm doing 700 miles journey, but I'm actually only doing about 100 miles over the land.
Oh, speed camera coming into the town there. I missed what I was doing on it.
90.
Speed cameras, great for boy races. They tell you how fast you're going, so you can. It's an easily.
You can judge how well you're doing going in the corner.
Well, yeah, but like you'd be laughing at them. They're supposed to reduce speed, right?
Yeah.
Which I suppose the average Joe does. If you're a boy racer and you want to prove that your car does whatever speed versus somebody else, well, that's an equal measure for everyone. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody can argue.
Like
point
if I pass it and it flashes up at 100, and you pass it and yours flashes up at 50, well, it's not that my speedo is different than yours. It's flashed that that's what you were doing.
Yeah, it's basically just a neutral. Oop, oh. I didn't slow down coming into that.
I can see that, yeah. I see you coming through, and then all of a sudden it was like, shit, there's a corner ahead of me. Can't see anything.
I realised you were there, and I thought, oh shit, I'm going to go right through you. Oh, there it is again.
No, 88. No trains.
Go straight.
Mine's is set to your port destination anyway, so...
Oh, this is Riga, is it?
Yeah.
Keep right.
The big sign on the side saying Riga was a bit of a...
Oh, I didn't look. I didn't see any of that.
Oh, you two were getting drove through by a mad trucker, eh?
I don't care. It's going out of like 100 million. Yes! That must be
Keep
a big
left,
responsibility.
and then turn left.
I would totally just vote.
You only take the corner of that.
Turn left.
No, I slowed down. I was just. Of course, I hit the brakes and I stopped. You still got around fast. I have to use remember to use. If I use the trailer brake, it slows you down, but doesn't stop you. Whereas the foot brake literally stops you. I said if I'm only using this thing for multiplayer, then there's no point in having sensitive brakes and sensitive handling. A lot of fun when you go back into single player then, because the first few times you hit the brake, you forget that it doesn't stop.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Double cross. Speed double cross.
Turn right.
No, I think I might have sunk the boat.
Oh, fuck. I think I've hit the fucking...
What did you hit?
Yes,
tram?
it was missing something.
An
Did you
invisible
hit
tram.
an invisible tram?
Yeah, because I don't see anything I actually hit. I was on the tram track, so I presume it's...
You didn't hit you didn't hit the light post or anything, no?
Might have, but I couldn't see it.
Where did you hit it on coming out of the junk corner?
Coming out the corner, yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
left,
just a light
then
you hit.
turn left.
Ah.
There's two lights out in the middle of the road, because I nearly hit it.
Ah, well,
left.
whatever.
Yeah, because you have the road and then you have the tram in the middle, and there's a light post at either side of the tram track.
Well, give me 2 seconds, I'm going to repair. Find a repair point and then just drive there, because I can't fucking fast travel to it.
You can.
And yeah, I can't fast travel because I lose my job.
You lose your job, but sure we should pass him on it.
We were passing one on the A5 to go to this vent spills. And that's the closest one we've got is on the fucking I'm going to have to drive all the way.
Right, Calais, Hungary, Germany, Ellsberg, Katowice. Where did you say you were going?
Gdansk, which is in
Gdansk,
Poland.
yes. So I don't want the other side of Poland. So, oh, there, Gdansk.
Ah, good.
LKW in Gdansk. Well, I could either do that one in Gdansk. Actually, I have two identical
right.
jobs.
Take it back.
Well, no, actually, one is a black trailer, one is a blue trailer. I had a blue trailer that time ago, it's a black trailer this.
When possible, make a
They've all
U-turn
gone
and
from
find a
here
new
to
route.
LKW in
Please make a
Gdansk.
U-turn when possible.
Well, I
Okay.
rerouted myself
Let's
through
find a new
Ventspils
route.
to
Rerouting.
Nyansham and then to Gdansk. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Pick out the best one.
Right, well, I'm just getting a bit of blank road down here. I'll be right back. I'm just getting a bus
Turn
depot.
left. Did you get the same job in the marina, or are you going to have to go to it? Go
first?
straight.
No, it's in the marina, so it's a yacht, but it's a sailing yacht.
Right.
Actually, was it? Maybe that's what the difference was. Maybe the other one was actually.
Special transport? There's something coming down the road here.
Oh no, it was actually that's that way. Oh, it was the same, yeah.
At least there was probably. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's the same. Yeah.
good.
I'm just coasting along here at 6 miles an hour.
Alright, where are you?
I just down
Oh,
the
I
road.
see there. Yeah.
Right, so I can start accelerating then.
Yeah, this is even lighter than my last load. This is 6 ton.
What if we?
Go straight.
Your favorite? These people who want.
Yeah, you can start moving there.
Yes, son.
Right, just get him sweet.
Go straight.
So this is your last load, you said, yeah?
Yeah. That'll be me done.
Green light, I should stop.
Go straight.
Trailer, I didn't hit anything. Or does maybe a bit wide, maybe.
I get trailer damage all the time. I don't even know what I hit. It's probably fucking.
I got
fine.
3% trailer damage, like. It is a fragile load. I think I might have just been driving a bit too close to one of the poles, and this sticks out a bit.
Keep right.
I'm
And
turning
then
right up
exit
here.
right.
Yeah. Has me turning right
Exit
up here
right.
as well.
I'm going straight onto a roundabout as well.
And it has me going right again, or left at the roundabout.
At the
Yep.
roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit and roundabout, yep.
Exit
I was
now.
going to go the wrong way, but it looked a bit harder to get the other way around.
I just dropped a cough drop in the floor. Oops. Oh,
You just dropped watch.
cough drop. No, I was trying to do a cough drop to stop myself.
I was about to say cough. I was going to say you don't drink coffee.
She has no neck.
We're across the border. We're in Lithuania now. Is it Lithuania?
I think so, yeah.
Latvia or Lithuania, one of the two.
There's no Americans here to annoy us that we don't know our geography. It's all Russia. That's all what. When I grew up, it was all Russia.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Or the USSR.
United Sovereign States of
Exit
Russia.
now.
But when I grew up, you had America one side of the world, and the other side of the world was just one country called the USSR.
So the US and the USSR.
Soviet Socialist Republic, or something or other one.
Keep left.
I thought it was United Sovereign States of Russia.
No, it was Soviet Republic. It wasn't like Russia was. Russia was the main part of it, but it wasn't actually. It was Soviet Socialist Republic of. Could have been the Socialist Republic of Russia, actually.
I thought sovereign was one of the ones. Here's my
USSR, Union of Socialist Soviet Republic. Yeah, it was Union Socialist Soviet Republic.
Ah.
USSR.
I've probably just pissed off every Russian out there. Anyway, I'm turning right here to get your repairs.
Go straight.
I get repairs as well because I have 3% on my truck.
Okay, let's find a new route. Make a U-turn now.
Yeah, I'm not making a U-turn now.
I'm sorry, he's telling me go straight on as far as the roundabout and then it'll want to go back again.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Now it's saying please. Let me find that fucking cough drop. Not gonna use it like it's on the floor, but
that'll be grand.
picked that one up, put it on the table, and then I almost dropped the next one I took it. Right, I'm going to sit here on this side road while I wait for you.
Get ready to turn right.
Paint job on what you want. But
turn right.
29,000. You have been kicked from the server. Little fuckers.
Oh, because your lights are off?
No. It's didn't like fucking Goodyear paint job.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm back in.
Okay.
I'll have to change my paint job in single player. Or should I should have changed it before? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I didn't like the paint job. No.
Like, when you do that, I'm going to look for my push to talk key so I can change it off the fucking horn.
And find your zoom button. Or map the zoom button.
So it doesn't let you change your push to talk key.
What's the push to talk key under? Like which game is, or which program is the push to talk?
It's in the multiplayer.
Alright. I didn't know there was a push to talk key in.
X. Yeah, it's not in the menu for either menu for the multiplayer menu or the game menu.
But is that not your mute? Your mic? You want to be looking in your mic software enough for that, no? As in, if it's for muting your mic, then it should be your whatever your mic is trying to.
Push to talk in the game. So
All
every time I
right.
push the horn, it activates my push to talk.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, right. All right. Yeah. Fuck. Back in. Oh, put me back in here, right? Okay. Set me back for my home garage.
Right. Interior zoom camera. I'll replace my. What did I just lose for left button?
Check that to something else. Right, so you are in Riga, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Where did it put you?
Back in Kaliningrad.
Well, hang on. Kaliningrad. Did you lose your job as well?
Yeah, I lost the job as well. It's fine, I can.
Well, if you want to go to
another
vent
job.
spills, just teleport to vent spills and I'll meet you there.
Well, I'll come into multiplayer first now. Let's see, because it could reset me back to Kaliningrad when I come into multiplayer as well. Yeah. I don't think is there a garage there. There's no garage there, so I can't jump to there.
There's only one in Riga.
Yeah.
And it's not that far a drive from Riga to here, so I can just wait here for you. It's literally near the marina. It's the same distance from the marina to here it is from the garage to here, so...
So, arcade 1, yes. That profile.
See, I thought it said air brake, but it says add blue.
Where?
On my dash display.
Alright, yeah, no, add blue is... There should be an air one there, and then the add blue as well. But you should have an air.
Well, I don't see any, it says air, specifically. There's the fuel, oil temperature and oil amount, add blue, and this circle thing.
Yeah, send me back to Riga, or back to Kaliningrad again. So
And I've done 107,816 miles in this truck.
107,000.
Yeah.
Fair amount. I got that many. I have nearly 500,000 kilometers on this profile, though. Right, where did you go to?
I am still in the repair. Actually, with F7 you could probably get here quicker. Like
F7?
Yeah, F7 and Totu, you'll probably get brought to this garage. It'll tell you if you're going to Riga's.
Just filling up there first. Are you in the Riga garage, eh?
Yeah, the Riga's what the fucking dealership it is there. That's where it is.
Alright. Well, I see. I had a job first.
Just don't do a world of trucks, or you'll only be able to F7.
Right. So, job market, trade market. Yeah. So I want to go to. But I don't have any jobs going down that way. Do I actually have any trailers? Trailer manager.
You have to shift it to the garage you're in, so you can attach it.
Yeah, that's I can move. Right, you're using that. Which is so move you to use. No, and how do I move? There, relocate to. It won't let me. Right. So.
Oh, the clock on my dashboard.
I don't need to know about your smell. Stop. I don't want to know this.
Right, my trailer has been attached.
Don't.
Right, so where you so if I F7, if I go to, well, it's F4 for me, so if I do the recovery, it should
If
take.
it tells you it goes to
you-
Riga's garage, then that'll take you right to where I am.
Riga, yeah.
And you should appear in my menu. Yep, there you are, 90 meters behind me.
And you are, oh, I see. It's not a manual gearbox, you don't need to change. And of course, fucking Volvo, as I said, every time I come in, it fucking has me with no lights. Which way did you go?
Right. I'm just cruising along at 28s now, waiting for you. I'm just.
Oh, you can go, because I have no limits on me now, and I have no load either, so I'm absolutely.
Okay. I just come out the repair garage and just ram a sign and go round the roundabout.
Fired it. He only fired it that.
We're going in the left-hand lane to go left.
Why are you not putting tab up? Did I get kicked?
Keep
I
left.
think I got kicked by having no lights.
Well, you should be able to just log back in where you were.
Yeah, but
I'll
you
wait
have
on
to
the
quit the game.
motorway.
You have to quit the game to fucking go to come back in again. It's fucking annoying. Like if it kicks it, should give you an option to log back in again.
Time is up. Time is up.
I'll just sit in the motorway waiting for you. You just go to the end of the road and take the.
I came to the I'm at a roundabout.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't see it, and then I was trying to press tab, and it was like, it wasn't doing anything, and I was like, okay.
Now, if you just follow the road to its end, you'll see the motorway and you'll see where I am. You know where to go. Like I'm sitting staring at the GPS just now. Do 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 do.
Turn lights on.
Make sure lights are on this time so you don't get kicked.
Right, so tab. Right, I don't have Stu near me, so I am the A9. Is that where you were?
A10.
Or A5?
I'm an A10. I followed A5 to the A10.
Okay, so I am going on the A5. And then the A10 is the next junction up, is it?
Yeah, it's the end of the road basically, and you just got to go to the left.
Saying right, I don't need to change gears, right?
Look, I'm in now.
Oh, there I have a Stu now. So I go down onto that onto the.
You go right to loop around to the
I
left.
see you there, yeah. I presume there's a barrier in the middle of the road, is there? There is.
Yeah, you have to stick to the right to get.
Alright, I was gonna come down the shortcut there, saying. I could have, yeah. That's just saying I could have just come down the shortcut and gone across the road.
Oh, right. So I was thinking about the bit where you go round. Sorry.
No, if I was going to come down the on ramp.
Got you now.
And come straight across the road.
Sorry, I was thinking about the actual loop around bit.
Yeah, you can go in it.
I've already set my cruise control to max speed. It's just powering up now.
Now I'm doing 95, 96, 98, 100 Ks, 101. Reset my head tracker. There you go.
50 miles an
112.
hour, which is about 80 kilometers. I'm at now.
I'm doing 70 miles an hour.
I'm at 56 miles an
Go
hour,
straight.
and you're about to come right past me.
See what I can get out of 130 Ks. 132, 33, I'd say that's probably about, not 135, 36, will I get 140, 90 mile an hour out of it.
Just head
And
to
then
the port.
you missed my break.
I can see where you are, so I can kind of guess what happened.
When I stood on the brakes, I literally stopped. Then if I brake, I come to a complete stop like that. Oh, I don't have any set. Right. There we go. Then zap it up as high as I go.
Once you get to the ferry port, it's easy. Ferry over to Nyan-Sham, then from Nyan-Sham straight to Gdansk.
Go straight.
Yeah, just on the mod map I have, there's one port you go into, and you literally have to drive out of the boat through the town to the other side of the town onto another boat, then you go to the next place.
I'm surprised nobody else has noticed this sort of cheat route of getting there faster. Where you're still covering the miles, and the time still passes, but...
Well, you see, if you were doing that in-game, you'd probably be late, the amount of time you'd spend on the boat. But with World of Trucks, it doesn't make any difference.
That's what I mean, it's a cheat for World of Trucks rather than...
Oh, train track. Man, where can I get 150 I got? Well, let me do 100 miles an hour. That's not fair.
Go straight.
Yeah, 160 kilometers an hour is 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I got to 150. Oh, another train track.
No, actually, I asked the people who are leaving this week what they wanted. Like I said, I'll get a card and you can get whatever suite you want, what box of sweets you want. And one's like, oh, I can't ask for it and I can't ask for it. It's like, look, if you only choose something, I'm choosing. You won't like what I choose for you, so just choose something new. You don't like what I choose for you, I'm eating it myself.
Get ready
Right.
to turn left.
That's it, Dafydd.
Yeah, no, I'm stopped by the garage there because I couldn't. I could have just
Turn
zoomed
left.
out, I suppose. I couldn't actually see where the port was.
See you!
Yeah, it's a corner shoe. That's a pole.
Yeah, I
No.
saw you and I was following you.
Another train track. Lots of train tracks.
I thought you were on the road and I was following you and I was like,
No.
oh shit, that's not the main road!
I was
slammed
parked
out.
up. I was parked up on the down to the repair shop.
Turn right.
Oh, like shit. Slammed myself left and then seen the pole and it was like, uh oh.
At
Did
the
you get stuck in the roundabout?
Take the second.
No, I was saying if I could drive straight up, there's a solid. I saw the head. There's a solid hedge in the middle
Exit
of it,
now.
which would bring you to a standstill if you hit it. Oh, is this a lifting bridge? Is it?
I don't know, did they work with a lifting bridge in game?
I don't know. Does it actually lift? But there's lights on it.
At the roundabout.
Turn left.
Take the first exit.
Oh, pole.
Turn right up here, by the way.
Yeah, I have
Keep
this
right, and then
map.
turn right.
So you got it mapped in the GPS now. Dafydd, that was no, that was not a right turn.
Turn right.
I hit the brake and I went left.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Wow, this is a kind of
Yeah.
Turn right.
I see it. Bleeding straight roads.
I think this is to make sure you come into the ferry at proper speed. You know, forcing you to turn so much.
Well, it just makes it more interesting in that it's not boring straight roads.
Yeah, you have to pay attention. You're not just like looking away, look at your Discord, and then look back. It's the same road. Okay, look away to your Google to see. Well, get your Chrome to see where the fuck your live stream's doing. You look back, you're still going a straight road. Nyan-sham is where we're going to. Fucking it's Japanese for cat. Nyan.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And then straight from Nyan-sham to Gdansk.
Yes, 8.5 hours for that journey.
Rerouting.
12.
19 hours for this one. So that's
That's
27
what I'm
hours.
saying. See, if you'd done that
Rerouting.
on an in-game job, you'd be late.
Yeah. Now I am literally just coming out of the port straight into my destination.
19 hours and fucking half the
ready
price.
to turn
but
right.
damn.
Turn right.
Turn right, turn left.
Keep
Well, I
left,
see you ahead of me there.
and then turn left.
Turn right, turn left.
Well, I see you ahead of me there.
Then turn left.
Turn right, turn left.
Keep Turn left.
I don't know why it's so bad for me to breathe on the fucking Friday night. Like,
Say that again.
Get ready to turn
I don't know why
right.
my breathing's so bad on a Friday night.
All this shit from work all week, you get fresh air.
No, true.
Turn right.
Cleaning out that filter, by the way, you see how much shit's in there. Like, just for 1 week of the paint plant going, and the filter is just pitch yellow.
Turn left.
Yeah. See, you should be wearing. You don't wear face masks or anything.
No, because we're supposed
Turn
to be.
left.
It's not supposed to get that far down the factory. You know what I mean? Like
We're here.
stuff is not meant to go
Right
that
on
far down the
time.
factory. It's just
Shit, where did you go?
just to your left. Literally the building on your left.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, up to the lights. I'm just trying to work out where the entrance.
Turn left and then left.
Yeah.
You want to go any further on this? I've just completed my event, so
What time is it? Right?
we've been doing 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's now 9:30.
I don't mind.
No, I just want to jump out and go to get my event stuff.
Well, I'm not pushed. Like, I mean, if you want to go on, you can. If something
I'm
else,
saying
you
I
can.
want to jump out and go to get all my event
Alright.
stuff. Well, so if you want to go on, I'll go. But
No, you're grand. That's
Right,
fine. I'm fine.
right, I'll say bye to the stream then. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye, stream.
Right, bye, fucker.